Fox News, within the last 35 minutes, ladies and gentlemen, has broken a story that will shake this country down to its core. President Obama has demonstrably failed here in his most basic responsibility to keep Americans safe who are in harm's way. This is a major breaking story. CIA operators were denied 3 requests to go help those under assault in Benghazi. Fox News has learned from sources on the ground in Benghazi 3 urgent requests from the CIA annex for military backup during the attack on the consulate, and the subsequent attack nearly 7 hours later were denied. Not only were they denied permission to go in and help, they were told specifically not to. They were told to stand down rather than help the ambassador's team when shots were heard at approximately 9:40 p.m. in Benghazi on September 11th. Former Navy SEALs Tyrone Woods and Glenn Doherty were part of a small team who were at the CIA annex, which is about a mile from the consulate where Ambassador Chris Stevens' team came under attack. When they heard the shots fired, they radioed to inform their higher-ups to tell them what they were hearing. They were told to stand down, according to sources familiar with the exchange. An hour later, they called again to headquarters and were again told to stand down. Woods and Doherty and at least 2 others ignored those orders and made their way to the consulate, which at that point was on fire. They went anyway to try to help. Leon Panetta, this is yesterday in Washington at the Pentagon. The defense secretary has a Q&A, and a reporter said there was, in fact, Mr. Secretary, a drone over the CIA annex, and there were intelligence officials fighting inside the annex. I guess the big question is, with those 2 combined assets, why there wasn't a clear intelligence picture that would have given you what you needed to make some moves? For instance, flying some F-16s over the area to disperse fighters or dropping more special forces in. Why did you do anything?
We were prepared to respond to any contingency, and certainly had forces in place to do that. But there's a basic principle here. Basic principle is that you don't deploy forces into harm's way without knowing what's going on, without having some real-time information about what's taking place. And as a result of not having that kind of information, the commander who was on the ground or in that area, General Ham, General Dempsey, and I felt very strongly that we could not put forces at risk in that situation.
This is unbelievable, folks, because this is the Secretary of Defense last night. We know the State Department was watching live video of this. We know the CIA station chief, and we know that the State Department both had sent cables, emails, warnings to the White House Situation Room in the first 2 hours. We learned yesterday that the White House knew what was going on at the moment it was happening. Panetta is saying we didn't have the intel. That argument's blown out of the water. We did have the intel. We had the video. We knew we knew that there was not a protest that spontaneously erupted into an attack. We knew it was premeditated. We knew who it was. We had the group that claimed credit for it.